The legal fallout from the controversy surrounding former Spanish Soccer Federation President Luis Rubiales and national team player Jenni Hermoso continues, with a prosecutor now seeking a retrial. In July 2023, the Spanish women's national team was in New Zealand preparing for the FIFA Women's World Cup in Australia. The team, led by coach Jorge Vilda, was considered a strong contender. On August 20th, after Spain defeated England in the final in Sydney, Rubiales kissed Hermoso on the lips during the medal presentation ceremony. The gesture, uninvited by Hermoso, sparked immediate controversy. In initial responses, Rubiales downplayed the incident, stating that it was a moment of celebration and dismissing concerns.
Fantástico. Este es un momento para que las jugadoras disfruten. Un abrazo a todos.
Oiga, ¿qué piensa lamentablemente estos malentendidos que han habido?
Nada, alegría, a disfrutar que hemos ganado un mundial.
Bajo una M y una L para mañana, por si acaso, y hablamos.
Venga, gracias.
A ver, un saludo para...
Vale.
Chao.
Saludos.
Digo, estoy trabajando igual que tú y yo no puedo hacer más. Ok. Gracias.
The incident led to accusations of sexual assault and coercion, triggering a national debate about sexism in Spanish society and prompting comparisons to the Me Too movement. Acting Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez publicly met with both Hermoso and Rubiales shortly after the event. He initially refused to resign from his position as president of the Royal Spanish Football Federation, RFEF, leading to further condemnation. Rubiales later issued a public apology, acknowledging that his actions had overshadowed the team's victory.
And lastly, I want to say I am sorry because given the greatest success in our history of women's football, and one of the greatest in general, being the second World Cup that we achieved, this has somewhat tarnished the celebration. I think we have to give credit to these women, to the team led by Jorge Vilda, and this has to be celebrated. I will not resign, I will not resign, I will not resign, I will not resign, I will not resign. Widespread public protests erupted across Spain, with demonstrators calling for Rubiales' resignation and chanting slogans in support of Hermoso.
Estáis fuera de juego, Rubiales, Palmeros, 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 estáis fuera de juego. Ni un paso atrás, ni un paso atrás.
Last month, the Spanish High Court found Rubiales guilty of sexual assault. He was fined over 10,000 euros. The court acquitted him and 3 co-defendants of coercion. Now, a Spanish prosecutor has filed an appeal requesting a retrial. The prosecutor argues that key evidence was not adequately considered during the initial trial and that the judge's impartiality was compromised, leading to a constitutionally relevant material defenselessness for the prosecution. Both Rubiales and Hermoso are expected to appeal the initial ruling, setting the stage for further legal proceedings. The case continues to be a focal point in discussions about gender equality and the treatment of women in sports and Spanish society.